you will have a plan.
Yeah, we throw the plan out the window.
So your dad, got a load of people at your house before the fight?
Had a little party before the fight. That was a punch from the gods. So, yeah, I delivered that. And you don't want to overthink things sometimes. Sometimes it's you're thinking too much. You're too slow. You're too late. They were just on my side, and that was my night. When I was a young kid, I used to do like 3 hours push-ups non-stop. And, I was doing a lot of extreme
3
stuff.
hours push-ups
Yeah. It's a backstory behind it.
Was there a moment in the AJ fight where you either landed a punch and thought that hurt him, or even that you knew you'd won?
Of course.
The moments before your most famous fight yet against AJ.
Yeah.
Was fear present in that moment?
No.
How can it not be? You're about to fight in front of 80,000 people against a celebrated heavyweight champion.
Yeah, well, it just wasn't. It wasn't in the equation. My dad set the scene from back home. We used to like playing. He had a little gathering at our house from where we were, and we built up like a little energy, and we took that to the fight. And we was playing the right music. And that really inspired me and lifted me up. And if you can watch the ring walk, and I was on point. It was where I needed to be mentally. So yeah, I'd say just set the scene, and we just took the spirit with us.
So you talk to us a bit more about that. So your dad, got a load of people at your house before the fight?
Had a little party before the fight.
A party before
celebration.
The fight?
Yeah. You go into war sometimes. You can't just be all scared and like you're gonna go to the gallows. You gotta lift your spirit up, and I think that's what we did.
So who was there and what were you doing?
Oh, loads of people were there. Loads of people, loads of my dad's old friends and guys my dad knows. So yeah,
And what was going on?
Just music, war chants on the way to the ring and on the way to the fight. It was good.
That's so interesting, because I think most people in this situation go, right, now everyone leaves me. Now I have a silent moment. Now I don't want distractions. I want to just get my gloves taped up and I want to get into my own. Do you not have that moment?
Before you're going out there and you're actually getting your stuff wrapped up, but you don't want to overthink things sometimes. Sometimes it's you're thinking too much. You're too slow. You're too late. So you don't want to overthink it.
But take us inside your mind. Like, what kind of messages were you saying to yourself? There's that old saying that a fight can never be won on the walks of the ring, but it can be lost. So what were you saying to yourself in those quiet moments?
I'm not even overthinking it like that. It's not even like that for me. It's like, I've been doing this my whole life, so I'm not going to get too overworked up about it. It's just, it's like walking in a park, or, just don't overthink it. If you like what your guys do, your jobs, you don't overthink it. You just do it. As long as you believe in yourself and you got good support behind you, then it shouldn't be, shouldn't be too much of an ask.
We don't overthink it, right? But we have a plan.
Yeah.
Right? In the same way we've got questions written down here, and you will have a plan.
Yeah, we throw the plan out the window. We get rid of the rule book, man.
So 2025 is well underway, and I bet a lot of you, like me, have already started to make plans on how this can be the very best year yet. And for me, making it a great year revolves around some investment, but actually investing in myself physically and mentally. So the physical investment has been a sauna that I've just had installed at home, and already I'm absolutely loving it. But the mental investment is making sure that I take time to go travelling with my kids, Flo and Seb and Harriet, my wife, on those kind of memory-making holidays that last a lifetime. But obviously both of those goals centre around needing finance. The good news is, though, that's where our new partner, XTB, comes in. They're dedicated to empowering you on your investment journey, and that's regardless of whether your horizon is short or long term. You can maybe buy stocks and ETFs commission-free. You can invest passively with investment plans, open an ISA account, earn up to 4.75% interest on uninvested funds, and loads more. And the good news is it's so easy using their app. So just download the XTB app today, or click the link in the description below to start making your money work for you in 2025. So were you not walking to the ring going, right, they've told me to do this, and if this happens, do this? And
Nah.
There's no like round one plan?
I don't think like that. I think, yeah, there's a round one plan, but I just get it in my head and it stays in my head. It's not even, it's just a muscle memory after a while, isn't it? You just do it. you don't even. It's just muscle memory, and as long as you practiced it and you've put your heart and soul into it, your body will deliver. And yeah.
Can you talk to us about doing it? Like, what does the perfect punch look like or feel like from your perspective?
Anyone that lands, really. As long as it lands and you've got a good rhythm, I guess, things can happen.
For those that don't know much about boxing, like, how you can demonstrate if you want, but how much of what goes on is more than just your arm and your fist, if that makes sense? How much is this your whole body? Like,
you only have to, look at fighters and, it's like, for a proper fighter, you practice day in, day out. So it becomes muscle memory after a while. It becomes like, you don't think too hard. You definitely don't think too hard about it. It's just what you practice, you do it.
But you earlier used that description of boxing being like chess with gloves on.
Yeah.
So you have to strategize, you have to change plan.
Yeah.
If something's not working, you need to find an alternative. So how do you go about doing that when you're in the midst of the maelstrom of a fight?
I guess don't lose your composure. First one, don't lose your composure, and stay switched on at all times. And you can hear my dad's voice shouting at you. Then you won't lose your composure. And definitely don't lose your composure and keep your eyes. Keep your eyes on him at all times.
Could you hear him shouting at you during the AJ fight?
A little bit. When I'm back in the corner, I hear that.
What was he saying?
And it just livens you up. Just normal stuff like just what I needed to hear.
Which was what?
I can't tell you.
Because?
It's personal.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Was there a moment in the AJ fight where you either landed a punch and thought that hurt him, or even that you knew you'd won?
When you're in a fight, I don't even. You just fight until the fight's done. So I believe I was gonna win. I believe I just believe the gods were on my side that night, and that was a punch from the gods. So I delivered that, and they were just on my side, and that was my night.
You land that punch. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? Take us into that
Job
moment.
done. Job done. Job done. It's over now, and everything my dad said we were gonna do, we've done it. So yeah.
Thought about your dad?
Yeah.
Straight away?
Of course. If you know the things he's done and the way he's lived his life, and then what he's done for me and my brothers and sisters is amazing. It's amazing.
How much has he sacrificed?
Probably everything for us growing up, and raising us and training us and everything. Yeah.
Wow, mate, your dad is such a presence for you, isn't he?
Yeah.
What do you think is the key skill then that you were learning as a kid that enables you now to be the heavyweight champion of the world?
Consistency. The main thing was consistency and working towards a goal, and overcoming your challenges, overcoming obstacles, whatever it is, and believing that you're the best, you're the strongest out there, and just carrying that belief and growing with that belief.
How far can you go?
I'm at the top right now, so I think, the next step would be thinking undisputed, I guess.
Do you tell yourself you want to be the greatest?
I want to win all my fights. Yeah, I want to be the greatest. I want to go down as a legend and, be written down in history books forever, I've already think with the AJ fight, that was historic. So, yeah, just go even further.
And you believe you can do it?
100%.
Any doubt at all?
None.
Not 1% of doubt?
None.